Hey guys, it's Wolverine Warrior 98 here, and I'm just going to do a little video, a little recap of what I've experienced this past week on a trip called CIY Engage. Now, most of you all might be already thinking about what does CIY mean, or or the whole entire title of what is CIY Engage overall. Well, it was a church trip out to Eastern Tennessee, out at Millikan College. So we drove out there. It took about it's 5 hours road time, but you got to count breaks and everything like that. So yeah, so we went to ride there on July 7th, 2014, and yeah, so we didn't really do much of anything the first day, and it was basically just like orientation of what we'd be doing, and most of it throughout the week was we volunteered and we worked out in the community right outside the sorry, got a little low battery dismiss on there. Sorry. Basically, throughout the week, we just volunteered throughout the whole entire community. And so the first thing that we worked on was a garden. So basically, we just helped out a church, and right across the street from the church, they started working on a garden where they'll plant flowers and food and everything like that. So we helped them with the flower beds and everything like that. And that was pretty fun. It took us, we basically worked 3 out of 4 days, sorry. 3 out of 4 days that we were there. So yeah, it took us 2 of the days to do that. Then the last day we worked on resurfacing a basketball court. So yeah, that was pretty sweet. We just basically put another paint layer on it. But the only thing that really sucked about it though was the humidity and how hot it was. Like, I'm one of those guys who likes the cold air, the cold more than I do the heat. Like, I am a polar bear. So basically, this is like my get up in wintertime. So tank top and shorts or t-shirt. Anyway, moving on. And I mean, I was able to bond with my people in my church and everything like that. But that was only half of it though. The engage part was engaging in the community and helping each other and helping out the community with what they needed. And so that's what we did. But then there was the other half, and the other half was during chapel and worship and the lesson. Well, the major thing I got out of that week was that prayer is a weapon. Now, most of y'all might be thinking, well, how is it a weapon? And so basically, the reason why it's a weapon because it's kingdom work. So yeah, but it was the lessons. I'll go into deeper depth of it. Basically, prayer helps you connect with the Lord, and it helps you overcome things and your, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't talk today, your struggles in life. So yeah, it was really interesting week. I was able to, and with the worship music there was unbelievable. Like, the music and everything was really good. I think what the really coolest thing was, most of the songs I didn't even know, and then by the time we were out of there, later on that week, whenever we left on Friday, July 11th, 2014, I knew like all the songs, and it was such an amazing thing. And see, what was so silly about it though was, like, they're doing their last set, and so they finished their last song, right? And so they're like, all right, see you next year, bye, and they just walk away. And so it was so amazing because everyone else was like, heck no, we are not going to allow this. This is not right. This is not the reason why. This is not how we need to end CIY Engage. So everyone started yelling encore, and it was it was amazing. It was such a good thing to do. And after about 5 minutes, they finally came back out, and I'm like, yes, we can actually finish this off right. But the one thing though is that they stated earlier that week that they didn't want to be treated like a performance band like Big Daddy Weave, Skillet, Toby Mac, all those other big wigs in music. Anyway, but they were there only for the purpose of helping us with worship, which I can see that. But I'm dead serious though. Those guys need to be on iTunes because those guys are so good with their music, and and the music was really good, and how they composed it and everything like that was really good. Moving on, more of this, what I've learned. One of the major things that really got to me was how the one guy that we were watching on video, his name escapes me right now at the moment, but he was talking about how we shouldn't let the world define ourselves. Like, most of y'all out there, like on YouTube or out there in life, I'm a high schooler, so most of y'all will probably understand this, but you shouldn't let sports, grades, weight, like physical appearance. Let's just say physical appearance. So, sports, grade, physical appearance define you. Just forget all that. You should let the Lord define you. You should not let other people define you. Now, see, if you need some help with that, you can just email me. I'll put down my email down below, and we can just talk it out, or whatever works for you. But it was a pretty amazing week. I was able to bond with all the people that went. There was about 14 students that went, so I know all their names as soon as we left. So it was really, really neat to actually be able to bond with the people that get on my clicks, you know. But let's move on. So basically, I'm a little bit confused on what you all like on this channel. I'm trying to think of ways that I could make it more enjoyable for y'all, but y'all are not really helping me out with that a whole lot.